Well, hello there. Hi there. Welcome to Just Bird. Today's video is I'm going to do the Kardashians. I've finished Kendall's reading and I'm moving on to Kylie, but this is going to be one long video. I'll leave chapters so that you can jump to whomever you prefer. I'm going to do the girls. I might even peep in on Rob. We'll see. I don't know about Kris yet. Let's see. Oh, well, there's the elixir. Ooh, toxic poison. What's this about here? Are we over drinking, Kris? Kylie. All right. Is Kylie over drinking? Does she have the curse of drinking too much wine and overindulging, like the mom? Because I believe Kris Jenner has a problem with alcohol. At least her girls always tease her about it, but I'll tell you what, it's never teasing it when a child is bringing up your vices, your over drinking. It's not cute, and it's always personal. It's never a joke, even if they're like, oh, we're just joking. No, you're not. You dead on hate that shit. So do you find yourself in unhealthy situations, in toxic relationships, and have a little sipper to take the edge off? Or she's doing black magic and poisoning some folks, putting a curse on someone. That's a joke, all right? That's not for real. I'm joking. Oh, transform and grow. Yeah. Leave the liquor go, girlfriend. Nope, she's status quo. She's staying unhealthy as, AF. Like, yeah. She likes the venom. I feel like she doesn't want to grow up. It's not that she doesn't want to grow up because she's mature. For her, I think she's a mature young woman, but she doesn't want to make this change. She'd rather, be in an unhealthy situation. For now. I don't know what that's speaking to. We'll see what tarot has to add. What's this curse about? What are you bound to? Reconnect, relive past. Okay, so she cannot let go of the past, and it's like a curse to her, being stuck on something from the past, waiting to reconnect with someone from her past. But honey, you need the seems like. It seems like maybe she's a little overindulgent in work. And something needs to change with that. But she's going to stay in her unhealthy relationships, in an unhealthy bubble. This is for, what's coming up. It's her mid-year reading. So from now until the end of the year, these are the major energies. So give me 3 more for Miss Kylie Jenner. Does she want to reconnect with Travis? Or maybe that gal, Jordan? Was that her name? Who knows? We'll see. Emotional overwhelm. Could be dealing with the Pisces there. Protecting her energy and success and celebrate. Well, her success is going to stay the same. That's not going anywhere, even if, it's not healthy. She may come out with a fragrance from between now and then that does well, that she can it's a scent, like a scent that she could get pretty lucky with, actually. But she's also going to have some emotional overwhelm. I'm going to clarify this. So we are growing. What is going on? Let's clarify what she's changing, that she'll grow from. Ooh, her mind. It's Two of Swords energy, so there's something that, some uncertainty, and she needs to make a decision, right? Well, we'll see. She's still uncertain, but she's being faced with a decision that she needs to make right now, and so she's facing some uncertainty, and once she makes up her mind, she'll be able to. It may be just a decision that she needs to make. It could be a fragrance that she needs to choose right now, and once she finds her footing and she actually makes a decision, that's what she needs to change her mind about something and make a choice. She's just not certain this month. So moving along and staying the same with the Seven of Coins. Okay, she's undecided whether or not she wants to continue on with something on her path. It may be work, whatever, or a project. It could be a relationship, but there's some choice that she's making where she's invested time, energy, and resources. And it's like, do I continue here, or, is there something more fruitful over this way, to the right? Let's see. Reconnect and relive. Who are we reconnecting with? Six of Coins. Is that Libra energy, or are we going to stick with the Earth energy here about reciprocity? She wants to reconnect. It's almost like it should be the Six of Cups, but it's not. So maybe it's some kind of like, what did she used to do? I mean, she's so young. I know she had the lipstick, but it could be a work, like an entrepreneurial spirit type of energy here that she may, but it's something that, or maybe the connection is to someone from the past that's going to come in and provide opportunity here. It's almost like that. I scratch your back, you scratch mine, someone that she's worked with in the past coming back around, but it's a curse. Unhealthy situations. It's her mom, the Kardashian curse. All right, so we would need a black guy who would be coming back around. Is Travis Scott coming back around to her? I wonder. Emotional overwhelm. Four of Staves. Well, her relationship is emotionally overwhelming in about 4 months. All right. That's her foundation. I wonder why. The Page of Swords. Success and celebrate. And this one wanted to come out. And the Two of Coins. So, again with the coins. It seems like she's going to be talking. She may be accepting a reward, but this is also like there's a couple of things that she will be successful at coming up. Oh, come on. Can we get a little light over here? How about that? So, a little better. Yeah. Yay, Kylie. So she's going to be celebrating a couple of projects. She's making a couple of coins, whatever. And she may be talking about those. The beginning of a couple of new things. Good for her. And she's leveling it out because we have balance here, but it's all surrounding coins. So work, 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 money, money, money. It's getting a little greed like on the board. We have 15 coins. That's that unhealthy, toxic devil energy. You know, the curse could be the love of money. The curse is surrounding money, though. Money, work, resources. One more for the are we protecting our energy? Always protect your energy. Let's see. Two of Cups, relationship energy. Union, partnership energy. I'm going to say, well, she's emotionally overwhelmed over here. And here she's protecting her energy. Surrounding her relationship by the end of the year. So, you know, I'd say by the end of the year, she just wants to protect her bubble. You know, she's overwhelmed over here. I don't know if this is a proposal or what. We'll know in the future. Emotionally overwhelmed, but good, bad, or indifferent over her relationship. And she's protecting, 2 months later, as she's heading out of the year, she's just protecting herself, her energy, her relationship, her feelings, her heart space. I'm just saying, because there's scales here, that maybe there is a proposal coming up for her, but she also wants to protect her money, energy, resources. Is she undecided about something because somebody has a drinking issue? Or, because I don't know if it's her that's like, is it she who is, you know, tipping back a little too much like mama? I'm not sure. Or what about Timothy, whatever, freak, Timmy, little skinny Timmy. Let's see. Let's throw some oracles and just see where this is going to lead, because nothing looks bad. But I wonder, what is this emotional overwhelm? I mean, like, you would be emotionally overwhelmed if you were proposed to, right? But with this uncertainty, what's this about here? Is it just not knowing which way to move in the future, or what? Let's see. Kylie Jenner. What's coming up over the next 6 months for Kylie? What are the main energies that she'll be dealing with over the next 6 months? Ooh, face your fears. Oh, see, she can't. She's undecided. Transform your fear into power. Confront things that make you feel anxious, uncomfortable, or afraid. But a little liquid courage, something that needs to change, but she's not sure. And it may be because she's coming from a place of fear and uncertainty about something. All right, so we have catching feelings. Romance is blossoming in unexpected places. Feelings sneaking up on you accidentally, but it is this. All right, it kind of looks like to me. Yeah, this is staying the same. She got some feelings. She's still catching feelings, but is she catching feelings for someone else? Because we have the 7 of coins here, and she's like, do I keep moving on, or do I go somewhere else? Well, it's good to stay. She's staying with Timmy for right now, even though it's not like there's something. Okay, something's unhealthy within that. Is it he who's maybe catching feelings for somebody else? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's pull in the rest. Kylie Jenner, next 6 months. Win. Flawless execution. Project or task goes off without a hitch. Attention to detail. Things are going as planned, and precise implementation of a curse. All right. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Reconnect. So did she do a little magic to bring somebody to reconnect and relive some past? But if this is about, if she's like, hey, maybe she's giving to charity. Maybe she's doing some charity work. I don't know. Something from the past. What charity was she a part of from the past? Maybe she's giving something. Maybe this has to do with Travis Scott's that Astro World, where maybe she's going to donate some money or hold something as far as, making a donation, having a foundation, doing something in honor of maybe those who lost their lives, whatever it is. If she does something, it will go off without a hitch. So she may have to reconnect with him. She may have to reconnect with him to come together to honor something as far as a foundation, donations, things of that nature. And then we have boundless energy coming up. Let's see. With emotional overwhelm and the relationship, boundless energy, you feel unstoppable and full of vitality. Easily tackles tasks, endless supply of vigor, lively and dynamic. And that is in her relationship. I feel it's either the momentum of something brand new coming up, or I feel like this is an engagement, to be honest, with little Timmy. They're just like, do I stay? She may have hang-ups about all of it, She may not be filled with confidence, and she has to tame some fears. But this could be this flawless execution could be I'm pulling off this engagement party, this spectacular thing, and it's going to be great. Around September, wrapping up the summertime and, entering into fall maybe. In that time frame, I feel engagement. Something big. It could just be a party or something, but it's really maybe it's some show of affection from him to her. I'm not sure, but the relationship's feeling extraordinarily really good to her at this time. So let's see. Lazy lover. Well, ooh, that does not look like no Timothy Chalamet. Refuses to work or takes advantage of someone else's resources. Does the bare minimum. Well, is it worth it? Is it worth it? What is this success? She's celebrating, talking about maybe this is a new. I don't know. Maybe she's just feeling like somebody. See these two coins? Maybe she has to share this success with someone and they didn't really do their part. And you know what I mean? It could even be her. But it feels like this is a shared experience where there's something where there's accolades or a reward being given, somebody being celebrated for something here. And yeah. They may be talking big game, but they weren't putting in as much effort as the other person. They just talk a lot. Now this could be somebody, either she's taking like her success is through her, not via her hard work. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, where she took advantage of somebody else, and it could have been somebody who falls under the sign of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Well, that sucks if she took advantage of somebody and, in order to gain success. And it sucks if she has to share the coin and the success with somebody that didn't do much of the work or any of it. That's in her energy. We'll pull one more. Kylie Jenner. Coming up for Miss Kylie Jenner. All right. F around and found out. And that's fallen into the relationship. So, took a risk and pushed boundaries. Found out I got a lazy lover. And you know what? All right, so pushed boundaries and experienced the consequences. Not the best idea. She learned the hard way about a love relationship, and now she's protecting her energy. So, what do you think that's about? Do you think is that her and what's his name? Is it Travis? That maybe they, I don't know. We'll find out. I don't know. I feel like they have to come back together just for the sake of some kind of committee, negotiations, something to do with an event, a charitable event that has to do most likely with, the Astro World event. And it, so whatever. But this may be why this event here may be what sparks this event here within him, because of the feeling. Like, maybe there's a fear of seeing these two together, interacting and working well together. It could ignite something in little Timmy that's like, oh, hey girl, do you want to do that thing that I don't really want to do, but I'm feeling a little jelly over here, so let's get married. But whatever, she took a risk, and with someone at the end of the year protecting her energy. So I'm going to say that right toward the end of the year, these two are no more. Because she's not feeling it. She gets her feelings hurt here. If you F around and find out that, and now look at you. And you can look it up. It's the Two of Cups, folks. So that's what I have for Kylie. That sucks. I was hoping, I don't know. It doesn't matter. These are just the energies. It doesn't have to be the exact scenario that I'm calling out. But it is a relationship and a partnership that she F's around and finds out. It could be a work relationship. This is, union, but it's a partnership. A coupling. But we have like the love here, but this is a partnership here too. So does she step out on Timmy? I don't know. Because look, you F around and found out what? Joke's on you. Maybe you bagged the dude, but it turns out that like he's like lazy anyway. Right? Like not worth it. But you took a risk. Now you got to face the consequence. And it doesn't have to be dealing with the dude, but I'm going to say it's a dude because I don't know, this ain't no Timmy. This little lean neck does not belong on this thick body here. Nope, no. That is no Timmy. So, you know what I mean? Well, they're notorious whores, right? Like, don't they mess around with like all their friends, boyfriends and stuff? Girl. But this, I feel like this is more about, I don't know. If it's not about a job, then it is seriously about like she may step out with somebody else and find out like or accept this, whatever this is. This is so good here. This, oh man, like the relationship piece, right? Like emotional overwhelm when it comes to the celebration of a relationship, boundless energy. Man. All right, let me get out of here. Hello there, hi there, welcome to Dust Bird. Today's video is going to be like what's coming up for Kendall Jenner over the next 6 months. Just see what's the main highlights, what's coming up for Kendall Jenner. I see she's still dating Bad Bunny. They were at a game together. Went with Kylie and what's his name? Timothée, whatever. With her boyfriend. And the report mentioned that she and dude are girlfriend and boyfriend. But then sat along with her sister and Bad Bunny, not her sister and her boyfriend, right? Like, I don't know. So let's see. I thought they called it quits like a year ago or more. I don't know. Revenge. Uh-oh. What's going on here, Kendall? Getting revenge on who? Uh-oh. Well, someone who has had her contained. She wants to... Is this revenge on her or somebody seeking revenge? And they're a backstabber. Alright, well, if you backstab someone there, Kendall, they're coming for you. You know, and that's what this is saying. You try to keep it contained, like keep a lid on it, so to speak, right? But you can't, because somebody's gonna tell it, and they're a backstabber, right? And they want revenge. So either she's seeking revenge on someone who backstabbed her, or someone is seeking revenge on her for backstabbing them. Let's see. It's like they want to keep their... somebody wanted someone to keep something secret, and they stabbed him in the back and they told. So, I mean, like... Get it, got it, good. Well, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. But it could also be, you know, frisky business. This revenge could be for a one-night stand. Knight of Staves. So somebody is... did somebody steal another man? I'm just curious. Or vice versa. Not sure. 5 of Staves. So yeah, there's competition and somebody just wants to win, and there's a lot of just attention-seeking behavior here from whoever this Knight of Staves is. Let's see what's coming up over the next 6 months for Miss Kendall Jenner. Conflict, and looks like a dirty old one-night stand. 4 of Cups, yeah, and okay, so there's conflict, there's arguing, there's drama, and then she checks out. Like, I don't really want to be a part of this. Like, leave me out of it. Man, holding back with the strength from this person that's like someone that she knocked boots with, she pulls away from. And she's obsessed with them, though. I don't know if you can see this. Let me turn your light up here on the camera. There we go. Alright, so it looks like what she has is... she's holding back from someone, could be due to thinking that they might go to jail. Holding back, fighting with someone who could be going to jail, but who would that be? Is it the person that stabbed her in the back, or she stabbed in the back? I'm not sure. But set me free! But it's a mental mind trap anyway. Kendall can't seem to break free from something that's... entrapped her. She needs to really gather some courage to face the conflict, to move beyond it. But there's a lot of attention-seeking behavior here, and this person's in and out, and she needs the strength to stay away from this person that's bouncing in and out of her life. It's real casual. They're not in love or anything like that, but she's obsessed with them. Can't stop thinking about him. She's trying. She's fighting it. Internal conflict there. Internal conflict with trying to like keep something secret and keep it all in, but cannot contain whatever that is. Stabs someone in the back and then pulls away from that person. And they can't stop thinking about what they did. Who's that? What is that? Release me. 7 of Cups. Is it... There's a lot of possibilities, a lot of opportunities, but is this is she delusional about this person? just too emotional. She is concerned that somebody could go to prison because we have 11 cups combined to the 8 of Swords. Like jail's a possibility for someone in her life. And there's conflict, a lot surrounding it. And she don't want anything to do with it. Keep me out of it. But if it's attached to this person that's coming in and tinkering around with her emotions, she might not be able to stop. She's trying to stop herself from that. That could be Bad Bunny, but I don't know. Let's see. Let me see. Let's just get some predictions for what's to come up for Miss Jenner. Kendall Jenner. Next 6 months ahead. She's checked out. She doesn't care. She's acting like she don't care, but she can't stop thinking about this person, and she still believes that they are an option. But she's not putting all of her eggs into one basket. She knows that there's a lot of opportunities out here. This does feel like love because of all of the emotion and the cups being most prevalent on the board. We've got Leo and Aries, Leo, Sag energy as far as just fire, passion, comfort zone. Okay, is that 4 of Cups just checked out in your comfort zone, or are y'all up in your head obsessed? Time to reflect. Okay, so that's a time of reflection over the next 6 months. Getting comfortable though. That could be work, play, rest, and relax. So good. So she's going to take a break to, take a little vacation. Just a time to rest and relax because changes are coming. What are these changes? They could be work changes. Don't have to be. Creative inspiration. Yeah, it's work changes. It's time to do something, receive something here. Changes are coming in as far as creative inspiration. She's getting a little too comfortable maybe with where she's at and what she's doing as far as her income and her career choices. So she's coming up with something, new idea, some creative venture here. She may spark when she takes a break this year and enters into this space of reflection, and it's going to create, her mom's not gonna like it. Tension escalates. So what's really going on? Because see, she wants to change what she's doing, and she has different creative inspiration and ideas, and it may go against what momager wants. Right? Or whomever her team is. I don't know who. If Kris is still, on top of all of her children's business. She always was, but I'm just curious if she still is. Can we get that off of there, please? Thank you. Alright, sorry about that. Let's just see. Let's just clarify each one of these for Kendall Jenner over the next 6 months. Right now she's comfortable. Then she enters the space of time of reflection. Yeah, she's comfortable, but changes. She's undergoing some changes, ending something here with the Death card. So time of change and a new beginning. Right after she ends something, she's clean slate, jumping all in, full energy there. During this time of reflection, she's like, hey, I want to try something new. Like, I'm ready. I want to just start clean. Rest and relax. Yeah, she's taking a trip. 8 of Cups energies, walking away from something, releasing something, letting something go, and taking her time doing it. Also moving toward rest and relaxation, moving toward a vacation here. Let's see. What are these changes coming for Miss Kendall? Eight of Coins, again, work changes. And unless this is speaking to a repetitive pattern, if there's something, but I'm going to say it's work. It could be financial changes and just changing things in her life, like not allowing repetitive shit to continue, if it's not serving her. So let's see. She's balanced, though. Creative inspiration. She's a boss. She's showing up as, I'm in control here. I am the emperor. So, creative inspiration with the emperor. That's a lot of sexual energy. Could be. She may be wanting a baby. Honestly. With the Fool and the Emperor, and wanting to end something, change of career, change of pace, changing an ongoing pattern and starting new. But this could be, I'm going to be in control of my career. But it also could be a divine masculine saying, hey, let's do this thing. Someone new, though. It wouldn't be the bad bunny. Queen of Cups, I don't believe. Tension escalates because she's got to tell the momager that I want to be my own boss. I don't want you to rule me. And she's going to pitch a fit, double 8s, so 88 may be significant for her. But 8s are about she's making strides, she's moving forward, she's making gains and advancing on her spiritual path. And here, it seems like in the area of love, she's letting it go. She's walking away. She's chasing after her 8th cup. She ends it with the 9th cup. So that's all about not losing hope and putting all of her love into this dream and desire, something brand new, right? That comes to her during this time of reflection after she walks away and squashes something, right? She ends something here that's no longer, she got comfortable. And she's like, I don't want to be comfortable. I don't want to be doing the same old song and dance day after day, year after year, whatever it may be. If it's a work energy, I get work energy, but I'm also feeling all of these cups, the emotional tie to say that, like, hey, no, I got to get out of this. This isn't what I desire for myself. This is her time. So I feel like Kendall is wrapping up her year, right? She's wrapping up her year with tensions with their mom. She may fear that her mom is going to go to jail. I mean, because she does fear that somebody's going to prison, and she just may be like, hey, I want to be my own boss. I'll take control of my own monies. Sorry that you're pissed, Mommy, but I'm a big girl now. And you know what? I got my own. I'm just going to walk away. She may desire to be a mother herself and have to end a relationship so that she can go fulfill that for herself. Like, I'm in control. I'm not going to go round and round in a relationship either, whether it's with her mother or a lover. And nope, she's nipping it in the bud. Like, I've been, doing this song and dance. So it's someone that you all are aware of because it's a repetitive thing. Again, more Aries energy here with the Fool and the Emperor. More Cups energy with the Queen of Cups. We've got the Eight of Cups as well. But she needs balance between love and her emotions and work and her resources, and just changing, like taking control of her finances and her love life. I'm in control here. I want something new on both sides. Like, F this, ending it. And F it over here too. I'm walking away from it. I'm doing me. That's what this is all about for Kendall. It looks like she's going to go out, but mom is not going to be satisfied. She's not going to be happy. There's conflict, there's tension, and it's all surrounding Kendall taking control, complete control of her life, not allowing the Queen of Cups, the mother, to stand in her way, and she doesn't want her to make the decisions anymore, and she's releasing it. Like, you know what, enough is enough. And I think that Kendall desires to be a mother, and maybe mom is like, oh, you still gotta work. I'm about to get locked up. You better go pay some bills. I don't know, I'm just playing. But Kendall isn't playing. She's had enough, and she's ready for... And look at all of these major energies here. We've got the Death, endings, the Fool, brand new, clean slate, new beginning, taking a risk, and risking it all. And I am in control with main energy of Emperor. So she's closing out and beginning new things. She wants more for herself. Unfortunately, she has a mother that doesn't. And that's what I have for Kendall.
Alright folks, hello there, hi there, welcome to Just Bird. Today, just going with the flow, we're going to go into Momager. What's coming up? Mid-year reading here for Miss Kris Jenner. Let's see what's coming up for the Momager from now until the end of the year. Kris Jenner. Yeah, there we go. The crematorium. What are you trying to burn? Huh? What evidence are you trying to burn there, dear? Things getting hot? Things getting hot, Kris? What are you trying to destroy forever? Well, let's see. Let's hope that's not documents. Or who's going to perish? Surprise! Well, we don't know. It'll be a surprise. I burned all the evidence. Yeah, oh, there's the viewing. I suspect there's going to be a death, and it'll be a shock to Kris Jenner. A surprise death. They will be cremated. I suspect that she is heated. Let's see. What else coming up for Momager? I didn't expect to see that. Let's see. Boo. Are you being visited by... I think she's being tormented by the dead, quite frankly. Where it's like, boo, bitch. You thought I was dead, didn't ya? We never die. Just thought I'd come pay you a little visit. Who's passing, though? Advisor, rule, shadow ruler. Okay. So she was advised to burn probably evidence. Strategist, or there's a shadow ruler that's extremely heated and angry. Strategist, Queen of Swords. Endings, death upon death. So I don't know what's come for Miss Jenner here, but something's heading, and it's her plan. Is she gonna fake her death? Or is this somebody... are they trying to... Is this Kanye? Surprise! Is this the plan, Kim? To end him? Is that what Kris is advising? I need regular tarot. Tell me, give me 3 more. For Kris Jenner. Mid-year tarot read. It's coming up for Kris Jenner. Emotional overwhelm. Yeah. Boredom and inactivity. Overworked, underappreciated. So she's got to change that. Right. I got to put that to an end. Being underappreciated. So somebody's controlling her, unless this is her. But no, this is, you know, something's coming to an end that is just going to destroy her. But I don't feel like it's her. I feel that she is the destroyer of someone else. Like she's in control. It's almost like she does stuff to people for fun. Like if she gets bored. But I feel like this is the plan to lock someone up, though. Put them in their bubble, keep them quiet. And it's a strategy. It's a plan. That's why I say, is it Kanye? To put an end? Like it's too much. You know. He's too much to handle. He doesn't appreciate all that the family's doing to keep his family intact, keep kids good, blah, 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 blah. You know the story. So let's keep going. I apologize for the sound of that blower. Let's see. Judgment. Court, yeah. Well, the decision, the call from the Queen of Swords again. It's the plan, it's the strategy. The decision has been made. I think who is she taking out, though? I think it's Kanye, to be honest. High Priestess. Keeping it secret, undercover. But it's the plan. Is that Kim, though? She don't care.
she's just gonna trust whatever this person says to do. She's just going along, like she'll trust it, even if somebody is going to pass. It's a shock, a surprise to her. I want more information on. Come on. 667. Queen of Coins. So business. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus energy. Ten of Swords. It's over. Surprise. Someone dies. Tell me about the viewing. A room full of grief. Oh, 10 of Cups. The family. A lot of love. Maybe it's MJ. I suspect the mother, the Queen of Coins, Miss Independent. I suspect that the mother is going to be passing soon. By the end of it. Anyhow, the family will be there and everybody's grieving, but even though it's still a shock to the system, didn't they lose the sister last year or something? Bright future, optimistic outlook, hopeful, positive possibilities, future looks successful and promising and fulfilled. Unfair expectations, demanding too much from you, making you live their dreams, carrying heavy burdens and pressures, and burnout blues. So she works a lot, she has a lot of responsibilities, but she is, I mean, when you're feeling overworked and underappreciated, like I said, that has to end. And she is feeling, apparently she doesn't end it and she gets burnout. The burnout, it sucks when you feel burnt out. The toll of relentless work and stress takes its effect. Exhausted, trying too much and too hard. I'm going to say that it's just a whole lot of a culmination of life that is affecting her here. You know, the plan is to check out or check in possibly somewhere to regain your bearings. You know, this is a heavy hit for her, it seems, because this is a person that, it could even be somebody that she worked with. However, this is someone that was there for all of her achievements, every building block along the way. They were there succeeding with her. This is a person in which she trusts. This is a shock to her system. This is a person that uplifted her. That's why I feel like it's MJ maybe passing. She's trying to remain hopeful, and you know, it doesn't matter. The best outlook on it doesn't really matter. When somebody passes, it's never a comfortable feeling. Well, I wouldn't say comfortable. Sometimes, you know, there's a lot of relief with death. But in this particular case, with a surprise, it's just very shocking, hurtful, sad, and it's endings, and death is endings, and we have that twice on the board as well, with the power of 2 10s, just reiterating finalizations. Endings are inevitable for Kris Jenner.
from now until the end of this year, learning to trust her intuition, and she is being pulled up, there will be a period of darkness for her, which is, I'm going to call it grief, and a period of mourning and inactivity after a burst of emotional overwhelm. It feels very much like grief to me. However, it's also couldn't come at a better time, if I can say that, because of the burnout, and it kind of is like the straw that breaks the camel's back for Kris Jenner, where it's like, I have to take a break. The person that passes was completely fulfilled in this life as well. It was just their time to go. I'm seeing what... I don't know if I should pull any more. Give me 3 more cards for Kris Jenner to what's to come between now and the end of the year. I thought this is like, in the beginning, I'm thinking, is this like, because Kim became the lawyer or whatever, are they trying to take Kanye out? It's a possibility, but it doesn't look like that now that everything's into proper perspective. Radiant health, physical and emotional well-being is improving. Vibrant mental fitness, glowing and shining quality. Well, she did just get a really good facelift, but this is saying that after a period, her emotional well-being, because there is emotional overwhelm here, she will get better, and radiate once again. And there's a peace offering. Someone reaches out to make amends and tries to restore harmony and is seeking peace. So there is a peace offering. This could be from a family member. Anytime grief strikes, it could be an old friend maybe that has been distant. It could be Caitlin. It's a man hand. Okay. A veiled threat and subtle manipulation. Yeah, that sounds like Caitlin. Subtle warning disguised as something else. Language that suggests harm without saying it. And subtle manipulation. Situation where someone is quietly pulling the strings, not aware of being controlled. And they are posing a threat. That's what I have for Kris Jenner. Ooh, sorry.